Longtime First Amendment auditor and Tennessee native Jeremiah Last Days of Freedom Payne returned to YouTube with a new video on Friday. A new partnership and a new hometown, with the announcement that he made good on his recent threats and left Clarksville for Nashville. Payne had been at odds with police and child protective services in Clarksville over the past few years, following several reports to CPS about his insistence of having his young daughter accompany him and his wife as they protested police on the sidewalk outside of major shopping centers. Payne and his wife Samantha have decided to homeschool their daughter, with the protests presumably part of her social studies and civics classes. She has been present at several incidents where her family had been trespassed from public transportation, Walmart parking lots, and several Kroger grocery stores in the Clarksville area. The YouTuber blamed a growing conspiracy against him for his decision to leave Clarksville. He recently posted an account to his YouTube channel's community page detailing yet another negative interaction with the Clarksville police force. Once again, the Clarksville, Tennessee Police Department is completely bleeping useless. We were back up here getting the rest of our stuff, and I drove the van to Kroger's to get some drinks and ice as me and my 8-year-old daughter are leaving Kroger's. A guy literally runs us off the road into the grass area. I blew my horn at him, and he proceeded to brake check me 3 times to the point I had to leave skid marks. I knew it was pointless. I called the police department. I gave him a description of his car tag number and the direction he was heading. Dispatch told me to pull over and speak to a cop. Exactly 1 minute later, a cop calls me and proceeds to tell me there is absolutely nothing he will do about it because he did not see it happen, but 90% of all arrests the cops make, they did not see happen. Remember, this is if you're ever caught stealing at a Walmart. Cop did not see it, and they cannot use video because I had cam of it, and he told me it didn't matter. He did not witness it with his own 2 eyes. So remember that if you're ever caught stealing at Walmart, they cannot arrest you. That's sarcasm. So if anyone wants to, feel free to redress their grievances of a shitty job, once again on behalf of the Clarksville, Tennessee Police Department. Then they proceeded to drive around where we were moving from about 15 times. They circled the apartment just staring at me, and what the point of these bleeping tyrant police is pieces of bleep that won't do anything because I hold them accountable. Next time I'll just call 911 and tell them to come pick up a body, where the next mother tries to kill my daughter and me and just take my handled cousin to you want me to do, obviously. It is unclear what vehicle the YouTuber was driving in the incident, as both Payne and wife Samantha did not have valid driver's licenses or possessed a car at last check. Payne recently announced an auditing partnership with News Now Preston, who lives in the area, sealing a bond between the men that has blossomed over the past few years. Both Preston and Payne are seeking other auditors in the area to join them in organized meetup and planned audits. The sometime YouTuber also released a new video from a traffic stop in Nashville on Friday. Commenting on the traffic stop, Payne said, "Let this be a lesson to Clarksville, Tennessee cops, who every single time I recorded them enforced a 25-foot rule because they are so scared they're going to get hurt, yet they have guns, mace, and an actual bleeping army behind them that they're terrified of a camera because it might show them violating someone's rights. That is why I packed my family up and moved the hell out of Clarksville and back to a city where cops aren't little bleeps and actually let me walk right up to them." It is unclear when Payne came into possession of a computer, as by his own accounts he was offline since the fall of 2025 due to an incident where a Lyft driver drove off with his backpack after a confrontation with Payne. we will continue to monitor the YouTuber as he transitions from Clarksville to his new home in Nashville.